Out okay. I am out, like out. Obviously, let me switch the camera around. You cannot see because it's all blurry. I'm driving home basically from filming today, and I was not sure if I was going to make it in time to get here to where I actually had cell service to be able to talk for a little bit. So this will be an abbreviated stream, but yeah, hopefully you all can hear me okay. And yeah, how's everybody doing? I saw drone shots. Where'd my chat go? Whoops. Come on. Anyway, if you stream, say hi. I this will be a little different because I'm on my phone. Literally just pulled over next to the side of the road here to do this. Loud and clear, Robert. Glad to hear it. Good. So yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? If this is your first time on the chat, then this is questions and answers, at least for the next, I don't know, 20, 15, 20, 30 minutes maybe. We'll see how long I'll go on the stream this way because, I am like sitting on the side of the road. Hi, Taste for Travel. Yeah, but not a bad spot to be on the side of the road here. I mean, that's ugly because it's all plowed up snow. But there's nice big mountains around, uh, and a really dirty windshield. Par for the course this time of year. Hey, Bruce, Fly Guy, Taste for Travel. Yeah, good to see you all here. So, if you're wondering about the stream, the reason I started doing this stream on and try to do it as regularly as I can is I don't get the chance to really do much in comments on videos other than answer the initial question. But if there's any like more involved questions, somebody asked me what's the best camera. Well, I can like tell you though this is one of the better cameras right now, but without knowing more specifics of like budget, what you plan to use it for, all that sort of stuff makes a big difference on what the best camera might be for you. So this is a place where we can have more of that kind of conversation. And yeah, so like the back of my car is all actually you can't see the real mess. So the real mess is behind these seats back here in the back. It's a disaster back there. But loving the Mavic 3 Classic. Thanks for the recommendation. Glad to hear, Robert. Really glad to hear that, actually. Truth, you got your Mavic 3 Enterprise. Awesome. Glad to hear it. How many of you have seen the rumors about the Mavic 3 Pro with 3 cameras on the it's like the 4/3 inch sensor camera, and then a 1 inch sensor telephoto camera, like 50 millimeters or something, and then the super telephoto camera, 162 millimeters. I'm very curious to see if that's. I mean, it looks pretty legit. I'll be interested to see if that's actually true or not. Let's see. I saw. Uh, Adam asked my Sony VE1 ZVE1 thoughts. Um, I mean, obviously, I haven't gotten a chance to use the camera specifically. I have used the ZV-E10, which is basically the same body, and the Sony A7S III, which is essentially the same sensor. So I think it's a great camera for people who want to do a lot of vlogging. And thanks, Sunrise. And so great for people who want to do a lot of vlogging, want some of the AI features, who, want a camera that really kind of does a lot of the work for you. Definitely good there. Get really great image quality out of it, which is impressive. What else? Kind of mind-blowingly, like today I was working on my A7R5 kind of review, and the stabilization out of that camera and the ZVE1, from what I've seen, is kind of mind-blowing as far as how good the stabilization is. Yeah, so I think it's a great deal for creators overall. At $2,200, I think the Sony A7 IV is a better camera overall. I just do. Let's see. Vaughn Photo. Thoughts on the Sony 20 millimeter 1.8 versus the 14 1.8? You have the 20, love it. Not sure if you want to grab the 14. Vaughn, if you do a lot of real estate, the 14 would be worth it. To be able to, make little rooms look really good size. That would definitely be worth it. If you don't do a lot of real estate, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good lens. It's a nice lens. I considered getting it. I have the 20 millimeter 1.8. I really like the 20 millimeter 1.8. Um, but then I realized like that's for Aurora. Honestly, I think the 21.8 is better. Because at 14 you're going to be so wide that it gets I don't know, just a little too wide, in my opinion, for your late start over. Barley. Um, it just gets a little too wide, in my opinion, to really show like foreground and scale and stuff. But it is a really nice lens. I haven't used it for that specifically. So yeah. I mean, honestly, I use the 20 millimeter 1.8. I'm super, super happy with that. NorCal, where's the snow? So that is actually snow there that you see. And you can see up on the mountainsides there's more snow. And then if I flip the camera around, there's snow, 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 some snow. So, uh, Brian Erickson, the 20 to 40 for out, can it do astrophotography? The Tamron 20 to 40. Yes, it can. It's not the best at it, but it's not terrible. The for astrophotography, a prime lens is always going to be better because you just get much sharper photos at a more open aperture, and so. But the 20 to 40 can do astro. It's just you're gonna have to either pop your ISO up a little higher or open up your shutter a little more. And the biggest issue I have with the Tamron 20 to 40 for Astro is focus. It's just a lot harder to get a good manual focus on it for astrophotography. Anything else is fairly easy, but yeah. So that's what I would say. Hey, One Vision. Yeah, I'm streaming from the mobile office. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to stream at all. I was kind of racing to get to this. This is one spot in a 2-hour, 150-mile drive that has cell service. So I was I was really trying to get here fast. And there's a couple other spots, but this is I was not near any of the other ones. So let's see, Alaska Filmer, you asked where I'm streaming from. So I'm streaming from the Seward Soldotna turnoff. Y there, if you know where that is. Yeah, and for some reason there's a police car just parked over here on the side of the road. Nobody in it, but they're there, sitting there. So yeah, it's interesting. Hey, shutter speed, One Vision. So yeah, this stream is going to be short because I do need to get home. But so I'll probably stream for another 10, 15 minutes and then we'll call it. Alaska VFX or Alaska Filmer. Yeah. This literally it's like a little pocket right here that has decent cell signal. And then you go like a mile any or a half mile any direction and you lose all cell signal completely. It's weird that it's right here. I don't understand why it's right here. There's got to be like there's a tower over there somewhere. And anyway, it's funny. Yes, you are way different. Let's see. Where's the next adventure to? Wingarth. I actually the next adventure was today. I was down on the beach in Seward, Alaska, filming and enjoying some sunshine, which was spectacular. And yeah, and then tomorrow I think I might be headed into the mountains a little bit. We'll see. I thought I had a bunch of work, and I thought I literally was going to be leaving tonight. Like it came up last minute, but then the people that I was going to be working with all pushed it back. So yeah, I couldn't quite do it. And I'm kind of glad because I was like, oh Lord, I have no time to prepare. Um, oh yeah, Vaughn, it's like right back over here, but I don't know why there's a tower here. Like it makes no sense why there's a tower here. There's nothing here, but there's a tower. Maybe maybe back in the woods somewhere there's like a state maintenance shop or something like that, and they put it in. On photo, yeah. Here we go. We'll just do the rest of the stream like this, except for this. All of this snow is hideous because it's all been plowed up and now it's super dirty. I probably could get to a nicer spot, but it's over right there. You see that spot over there? That's where the nicer spot is. And I didn't want to. It is nice mountains, Marcel. Very nice mountains. I did a little bit of FPV on some mountains today. It was very fun. I didn't lose a drone, which is good. Uh, can't wait for summer. Robert, did you meet up with her? USG and Dolphin. Oh, the Dolphins are so cool. I love those helicopters. Would I still recommend the A7 III? Yes, Charlie. Yeah, it's a great budget option. Yeah, yeah. If you can't reach up for anything more than that, then yes, the A7 III is great, or the A7C, either one. Brian Harrison, is the Sony 20mm 1.8 good for vlogging? Looking to do Astro also. Yes, Brian. Actually, I use that a ton as my talking headshots. When I'm like out walking around, that is pretty much the lens you've seen for the last a lot of videos until the Tamron 20 to 40 came out, and then I started using that a little bit more. But it's a great one, and it's great for Astro too. It really does a nice job with Astro. Hey, USA Drone Flyer, man, a whole bunch of you guys jumped in here. Awesome. Let's see. Wow, I missed a lot of chats. Let's see, Vaughn. They used to have 3 ACS towers there. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I know there's the one tower just back over there, and I'm assuming that's the only one that's operational at the moment. Uh, one random tower that still gets signal. I know it's kind of weird, isn't it? Like I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna complain about it. It's always nice because I come through here, and all of a sudden I get a whole bunch of texts and messages. Mm. Marcel, I'll try and check those out. Obviously, I won't be able to do it in the near future here because I'll be driving, but I'll try and check those out. You think that cop is flying Theravada? Probably one vision. Bruce, on the Sony A7S III, what lens do you carry on it? Peak Design shoulder clip. Also, what lens and gimbal do I use with this A7S III? Um, so I use the 24mm 1.4 a lot on there, and the 20mm also quite a bit. And that's those will both go on the Peak Design shoulder clip pretty easily. The lens and gimbal, I use the 20mm like Sony 1.8 because it's really small and lightweight, or the 20 to 40 Tamron actually is pretty good now too. And then the gimbal I've been using is either the Ronin, the RS3, or the Zhiyun Weeble 3, right? Yeah, Weeble 3. Um, those are the two I kind of use. And it depends on what I'm doing with it, on which one I'm going to go for. It's about time I got a haircut. Yeah, you're not kidding, man. That was getting long. Kind of fun to let it grow that long, but it was long, and it was time. Also, I did a quick, like 6 miles hiking today, and by quick, I mean, like, we hiked 3 or 4 miles and then hiked back, and, yeah, it was a fast pace, and then we sat on the beach for about and filmed some stuff and did some stuff, which was great. Awesome, Robert. Yeah, yeah, I hope so. She and Mike are both really awesome people. Marcel, what's my go-to bird right now? So if I'm not doing like client work, big professional work where I need the big cine lifters, where I'm, carrying a large camera on my big FPV drones like Sicario and stuff. Then my favorite FPV drone to fly, gosh dang it, is the 7-inch. It's the Project 399 Super G Plus that I built last year, I think. I freaking love that 7-inch drone. I got it tuned super well and it flies fantastic. And it has lots of power. It has unbelievable amounts of power. And then it also it's pretty good amount of flight time too, which I really like. I mean I freestyle with it a little bit, but I mean my favorite thing is to just go ripping around mountainsides and stuff. It's so much fun. Bruce, depends on what I'm doing about it. Bruce, remind me what I was saying? Sony A7 III? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it depends on like if I'm doing real estate or if I'm doing like just kind of run and gun outside stuff. The Ronin RS3, I feel like does better for running gun outside stuff because it has the lock feature and I feel like it does better. The Weeble 3, I don't sorry, I keep tilting the camera up. The Weeble 3, I feel like actually is a little smoother and a little better for real estate stuff as far as the way it responds to like moving around a corner or something like that. So, I mean, you're splitting hairs. Either one would be fantastic, but but yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on it. Jimmy J. Well, if you ask Alaska Filmer, this is all just green screen. I'm really just sitting in my office. Whoops. So this is where I am right now. Literally one of the only spots on this road from Seward to Anchorage that has decent cell service. I thought about going up and surfing one of these mountains up here. The problem is, there's a decent amount of wind up there, and I don't feel like hiking to go get my stuff back today. So yeah, not happening. 6S, yeah, it's so great, isn't it, Marcel? So what rig are you flying, Marcel? I'm curious. That's right, One Vision Aerial. I forgot. You saw that. That was the drone I had with me when I hung out with you guys. And oh yeah, it does. It flies so well. And I just like after I've been flying it a bunch, I'm just like, I don't. I have 5-inch rigs sitting at home that I haven't touched since I built that thing. It just uh, a week holiday. Gonna try and shoot some Astro in Jasper, Alberta. Oh, smack some. That sounds awesome. Paul, you're working with a realtor and they want me to hire you for a video looking at the Gimbal RS3 or RS3 Pro. Advantage to either. If you're not running big, heavy camera rigs, then the RS3 will be fine. Like that's what I use for a lot of stuff, and it's great. If you're gonna run bigger, heavier cameras, or you think you might run bigger, heavy cameras, or yeah, then the RS3 Pro would be a little better. But that's the main difference, to be honest. Shutter speed, Ireland. Thank you for the £5. Appreciate it. There's for a gallon. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've not run out of gas, but I would run out of cell signal real fast if I see him on photo. Thank you. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Oh, you took it down. Dang. Marcel, U-Fi Rad, lithium ions, Falcon Rad, CNC Madness. So Marcel, that's the one thing I haven't done yet is I need to buy some lithium ion batteries. The hard part for me is finding anybody that will ship lithium ion batteries to Alaska because almost everything is shipped via air and lithium and air shipping is a whole big deal. So it's very difficult for me to find anybody that will ship it the proper way or ship it on the slow boat, the barge that comes up here once a week. And so, yeah, I'm gonna have a battery. Yeah, right. One mission. Yeah, I love that drone. It's so much fun. My Mavic 3 6 month. That was like a year and 6 months, honestly, Bruce. That was actually quite a while. Oh, the Air 2S is a great drone, though. It's super solid. I really like it. I really still do like the Air 2S. I mean, the Mavic 3, it's better. For a while there, I thought I would keep my Air 2S and my Mini 3 Pro, and then after I used the Mavic 3 a lot, I was like, I gosh dang it, I just can't. So yeah, it's a great drone, but the Air 2S is great too. It's super solid. The image quality coming out of the Air 2S is fantastic for a drone of that size. Oh, Robert, yeah, that was impressive. There's a lot of water in that lake. That was pretty awesome. Elan, yeah, it is. The the longest exposure I could go for was about 5 seconds, 6 seconds, because then any more than that, the drone is moving too much, and you get some blurring or streaking in the stars. But it just, I mean, it's not an astro tool that I would use a lot, but it's not bad. Oh, nice, Marcel. That's cool. Jimmy J. Okay. Falcon Rad CNC Madness. I'll have to look that frame up. And heavy GoPro 10. Yeah, I run a heavy GoPro 11 on mine. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Right, right, right. So Marcel, I'm curious then, did you conformal coat or did you use one of the other like waterproofing agents to coat your drone? I so my current 7 inch is I conformal coated it heavily, very heavy. Um Sorry, there's a an eagle flying by. It distracted me for a moment. Um Oh, if it just comes a little closer, I could show it to you guys. Yeah, maybe he is. Anyway, I heavily conformal coated my Ronies. I don't. Yeah. Oh, you might be able to see it. Little black spot there flying in front of the mountains. Big bald eagle. Um. Yeah. Conformal coated MG chemicals. Okay. Yeah, that's what I did on my 7 inch too, and I feel like it's holding up really well. I do have like a heavier like was it Coat King stuff on one of my 5 inch drones. Um, but I don't know. I feel like the conformal coating does a great job if you do it well. So, hey, Night Train. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna wrap the stream up here in a few minutes, but I do have a question for you. Um, I have been thinking about doing a video on drone footage, like how you use drone footage in normal videos. I don't feel like a lot of people have talked about that or covered that, and it's one thing to make just 100% drone videos, like, and FPV kind of lends itself more to that depending on what you're doing. But, Bruce, yeah. But, would a video about, like, how to fit where to use drone shots, how to fit drone shots into a normal video, would that be helpful to you all? And then, you can answer that, and then, like, is there any FPV content that you would wanna see me make? Because I haven't really done much FPV content on my channel, and, so, yeah. Please and thank you for the drone footage vids. Oh, thank you, Bear. Appreciate that. Uh, per Pifl Piflbot? I don't know how to say your screen name, but thank you. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate that. For what? Yes, I can't. I none of it I've been able to share with anybody. Um, and I did have a job last winter. I haven't had anything this year, but I did have a job last winter when I went to film some heli skiing, which was a blast. Very, very awesome. But yeah, Robert, close, so close. I think next week. I'm tweaking. I'm just doing a few final tweaks on a few of them because I want to make sure they're as good as I can get them for you all, and that they work in a wide variety of situations. So I'm probably overthinking it, but I think next week I'll be releasing my D-Log presets for the Mavic 3, and yeah, and so there'll be I haven't decided if I'll bundle it all together, but I've got 2 or 3. I think I have 3 D-Log presets and if you have the classic, it won't matter, but a preset that I use for the telephoto camera to make the telephoto camera look a little better. And then I also will have, I think there's 8 like looks that I use like to make things a little cooler, warmer, and threw a kind of stupid black and white one in there that I basically never use, and some other stuff. But anyway, FPV in an ice cave in Nubis Arts. I would love to. I got to find an ice cave that will work, and it's been hard. The one that I used to have that worked that I did FPV in. In fact, I should see if I still have that footage. Well, I was super early on my FPV journey, and I was not very confident in it. But yeah. So Wendy, thank you. Okay, I will make that video, an epic Alaskan FPV video. Got it. Got it. Editing techniques, more drone footage. Cool. Thanks, Mark. More 7-inch drone footage. All right, Linda. When to use drone footage. Cool. All right, see you, Jimmy J. Awesome. Anubis Arts, thank you very much for pickles. I love pickles. Pickles are great. Austin King. All right. I will try and do that. All right, Elan. Got it. Have I finished my taxes yet? I sent all my info into my CPA and I'm bracing. I'm bracing for impact. Let's put it that way. Being self-employed is so much fun. Ugh. Anyway, Shutter Speed Ireland? No. But I've run into the same issue, and trying to think of what I did. Uh, I have run into the same issue, and a few times it's been something to do with, um, like how much I'm trying to push the image around, especially in the D-Log. I've had that issue a few times, and it's weird because it's not all the time. It's just every once in a while. So yeah, Bruce. All right, got it. I have Perfect bought the Mavic 3 Pro. Looks very interesting. Hey, Max Air. I'm very curious to see. Thanks, Robert. I'm gonna wrap up the stream now. You really like to see what would go into a long range 7-inch build, maybe walk through beta flight setup, something one vision. All right. I could I guess I could look at doing something like that. Be interesting. Oh, Mark, thank you for that. I'll have to look into that. Marcel, thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. The super sticker and the super, yeah, thank you very much. Marcel, I have not. I would like to, but I have not. I would really like to get one of the big pro level 360 cameras, for instance, like the Titan or the Insta360 Pro 2, something that would really capture it in really good high quality. That'd be awesome. So GoPro Max. Yeah, like I mean, I've got. Well, I don't have the GoPro Max. I have friends with the GoPro Max. I have the Insta360 X3, and like they're good. They do a good job, but I would really like to have it really captured well. So, although I did have a request. Oh, thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that, you guys. I did have a request to come in that may or may not happen. They about filming golf courses in 360, like for virtual reality glasses. So basically, like film each hole, I guess, or something like that. Maybe anyway. Um, so we'll see. It'd be kind of interesting to do FPV drone wise. Build it around a 360 camera and do it. So, hi Ray Kelly. All right, folks, I got to get back on the road and get home to the family. And yeah, so I think I will be streaming next week. Not here, I don't think. But yeah, otherwise, I've got at least one, maybe two new videos coming. One is about types of drone shots you need to know, like movements and stuff. And then what's the other one? Maybe the R7 R5 review is coming pretty soon here. And yeah. H4 services, it's okay. You can rewind it and watch the whole thing. I'm cutting off a little early because I am not home. I am on the road, sitting on the side of the road in the one of the very few spots where I have cell signal. And so because I did really want to stream, but I do need to keep driving because I got another hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to go till I get home. So but you'll see more of me in videos coming up, and I will try and stream again next week too. And yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for being a part of the channel, for hanging out with me here tonight, and for watching the videos. I really appreciate it. Marcel, probably not going to happen, buddy. Uh, probably not going to happen. That'd be terrifying. Um, anyway, so in the meantime, be safe, be smart. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers, everybody.